In this video, I will discuss the best lyrics on Drake's Certified Lover Boy album. Be sure to like and subscribe if you enjoyed this video. This isn't going in any specific order. I'm not necessarily ranking them. I'm just going off the lyrics that come straight to mind. So the first lyrics are these lyrics here in Get Along Better. These opening lyrics are oddly poignant in a way. These are words you would find yourself telling a lover, partner, or significant other, and it can hit home and resonate with a lot of people considering the times that we are in. This whole pandemic has turned the world upside down. People have lost loved ones. People are getting more sick than usual. People have lost their jobs or are finding it hard to make ends meet. So you can actually find yourself saying similar words or holding a similar sentiment. And this is the vulnerability that people have come to admire from Drake. Despite him being one of the biggest artists in the world, he still feels the need to want to embrace with someone in times of his own adversity. These last couple of lyrics on Pipe Down are also quite poignant as well. Going separate ways with someone or trying to let them go is never easy. A lot of things are left unsaid. Sometimes those things left unsaid can be the most important thing you would have ever said to them. These lyrics are from a perspective of trying to hold on to someone who has jilted you. A lot of the times this person will make it hard for there to be any communication between you two. They'll either be cold and reserved or they just won't respond to you. They'll hold back on saying what they truly feel, which never helps when trying to make amends or move forward with a relationship. They always hit you with superficial explanations which never lead to anything meaningful. And of course, a lot of people convince themselves that they're not the problem, but you are, which isn't always true. They have a tenuous reason to push you away. And Drake kind of pours out his heart in these last couple of lyrics. And again, these are moments of vulnerability that will always be appreciated because a lot of people can vehemently relate to this situation. The Remorse, the outro for this album, is where Drake gets real introspective. The whole song is amazing, but these bars going into the second verse are so raw and unfiltered. As a longtime Drake fan, I've seen and heard most, if not all, the stories about him. Every artist has their hate train, their brigade of detractors, but people who have a strong dislike for Drake, a lot of them are very passionate and relentless in this dislike for him. I know Drake has probably been endowed with a mix of frustration of not really being appreciated for his artistry or music or his contribution towards hip-hop, rap. There always seems to be something with Drake. Well, Drake hasn't done this, Drake hasn't done that. And I'm not saying Drake is above criticism, of course not. Drake has dominated music so much and for so long, but there is that narrative that he's fallen off or he's not bringing anything new to music. You know, all Drake albums sound the same, and that kind of talk can get to an artist. People need to remember that artists are still human at the end of the day. They deeply care about what people think about them and their music. Some of them don't even feel like releasing any music or are very hesitant to. I think Drake is at a place now where he isn't going to let people box him in. He's going to do what he wants. The first and last bar from these lyrics are my favorites. They're so simple and they're true to me and a lot of people. A lot of times in life you have to hold your head high and hold back what would be tears. And one person you can go to or feel that you can get sympathy from is your mother. What is common among these song lyrics that I picked out is that they're quite sentimental. They have a lot to do with love, heartbreak, or longing for someone who is or isn't ours. These lyrics from Champagne Poetry actually sample Masego's Navajo, which actually sampled Michelle by the Beatles. These are probably my favorite lyrics on the whole album. We always want people to know how much they mean to us, but it can be difficult sometimes when you're trying to figure out life and just become your own individual. You can kind of get lost in your own little world. However, people still have or maintain the resolve to show people how important they are to you. If you like this video, be sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.